All right, we're here with head coach of Adrian College, Craig Rainey, along with outfielder Jack Boyke and starting pitcher, and then moved to second base, Ryan Davis, after a 13-9 win over Ohio Northern in 10 innings. Coach, just give us your opening statement on today's game.
Yeah, I mean, we knew we were going to have to grind it out today a little bit. Ohio Northern's a pretty good hitting team, really good hitting team. And we knew that we were going to have to score some runs. We were going to have to make some big plays and get some big outs. And I think that's kind of the way it played out as the game went. But I thought we played well, and I thought we showed a lot of grit at the end. Big 3-run home run to tie it up, and then we kind of bounced back, and we didn't let that defeat us and take the wind out of our sails. So I thought it was what we expected.
Ryan, a great performance out of you on the mound today. You pitched 8 complete innings. You allowed 6 runs, all of them earned on 11 hits. You had 5 strikeouts. Just talk about your thoughts today.
Yeah, I mean, we're really just trying to stay in the zone and challenge guys. I think what really hurts us is when we give up freebies, so if we can just stay in the zone, I think our bats are good enough to beat anybody as long as we're not giving up any free bases and errors.
So Ohio Northern jumped out to a 2-0 lead. We responded in the third. They responded again in the bottom of the third. Just what's going through your mind on the mound, playing behind, but still being able to go a full 8 innings?
It really doesn't change too much. We just got to keep competing every day. It's just you got to come up and just show up with your best baseball mentality and go right after them, no matter what.
Jack, in the 10th inning, Adrian scored 4 runs, and 2 of them came in on a big single by you. You didn't get the start today in center field, but came in late, and then it paid off in the 10th inning. Talk about that at bat.
So first at bat, I came in, I struck out on the splitter, and then I had a bad swing on the splitter again the second at bat. So everyone in the ballpark knew what was coming, and kind of set my sights in a low splitter and put one in right field and got the job done. But not starting every day doesn't matter as long as we win. I'm happy.
So like we talked about, Ohio Northern had a big 3-run homer in the bottom of the ninth to tie the game. But then we went and we posted 4 in the top of the 10th. Jack, just what was the message to the team going into the 10th after kind of the wind was sucked out of us, but we quickly bounced back?
Always just punching back. I feel like we do a great job of whenever the other team scores, we punch back, and that's what we did today.
So, Coach, we have another game. We have a game off first, and then we play the loser of number 1 seed UW-Whitewater and number 2 Wash U. Kind of what's the quick message turnaround going into our third game of this tournament?
Yeah, I mean, the same thing. Just stay alive and keep competing and keep playing. And we just want to get to tomorrow and have a chance in the championship round to get a couple more W's and move on. But we just got to compete. Like Ryan said, I like our chances. We still got some arms left that haven't thrown. Our bats have been really good the last couple games, and we've been playing good defense, so like our chances.
Coach, you only had 4 strikeouts at the plate. How important was just putting the ball in play today? Ohio Northern struggled at times in the field.
Yeah, it's one thing we've talked about all year, and I think early in the year we were striking out a little too much, and I think give credit to the lineup and the guys that are playing every day that they kind of took a little different approach about a third of the way into the season, halfway into the season, and we started moving the ball and cutting down our strikeouts, and we had, I think we have good speed in our lineup, so if we put the ball in play, we got a chance to leg some things out.
Those kind of unlikely heroes. I mean, you had Joe Casal come in, get an infield hit, Kristen Oliver gets a bases loaded walk, and then maybe you expect it from Jack, but a big hit from him. Just talk about the guys that don't get all the headlines and what they did today.
Yeah, I think we talk about it being a team effort every day, and yesterday we used a lot of guys. Today we used a lot of guys, and if we put you in the lineup, it's because we have belief in you, and we think you can get it done. And Joe unfortunately's not had the kind of year Joe would have expected, but he's a heck of a player.
All right, well, congrats on the win. Adrian moves to 29-17 on the season, and we'll be back tonight at 6 o'clock against the loser of UW-Whitewater and Wash U. Congrats, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.